Hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to Breacher's Story. Alert! Alert! This game requires a lot of reading for what would be known as a narrative-driven story. So for those of you who are not interested in that, we'll see you later, and I think you're going to miss out on what otherwise would be a very interesting game, which requires us to do some sort of scamming and scanning of people's computers, and to do things that we otherwise normally wouldn't do in order to gain control in this cyber-driven world, which is very similar to ours. Without further ado, let's get into it. We're going to be the dude bro instead of the lady fam, so let's go ahead and click on this guy, and let's go ahead and begin our story. For Breacher's Story, hacking has gone mainstream, apparently. Let's go ahead and sign in and find out everything that has to do with this game. Alright, I guess that's for sound. Oh, this probably opens like their Facebook pages and Twitter and Instagram. There's a glossary here. Code, cowboy, cracker, and breaker. Okay. Oh, interesting. It gives us a whole definition of what things are in the game. There's our glossary, news, and progress. And, oh, something for our VPN. Is this flashing? It is. Online. Hey, I heard what happened. Yeah, not my best day. It's not the end of the world. Oh, wow, the game actually types out things as if somebody's texting you real life. However, I already see a problem with this game. People aren't just saying, like, high and lowercase. There's actually capitalization, punctuation. Oh, my goodness. In real life, it'd be llama-fowl, and then it'd be a dank meme, followed by maybe a weird photo, and then another thing about, what's up, fam squad? Alright, let's see. It's not the end of the world. At least you get to keep the new interface, right? You know, I have the same one. Let me tell you how everything works. First, and this is the best part, it has Snapchat, apparently. What is the functionality of Snapchat? Can you tell me more about it? It bookmarks unfamiliar words and adds them to your glossary, so you get to learn what each word means. For example, if you type virtual private network, it won't bookmark anything. But if you type the acronym, look what happens. Oh, I see. Oh, is it like a T9 or something where it fills in information? But if I type the acronym, see what happens. Did you see the notification appear at the top of the screen? Well, I didn't, but maybe it did. It read VPN added to glossary. Go have a look. Okay. VPN, a network that is constructed using public wires to connect to a private network as a medium for transporting data. Okay. All right. Oh, back to the text messages then. Okay, give me a second. Well, I already just finished, so done. I already did it. That was quick. Yeah, it sure was. Seems like we're walking out on the street too. It's a rainy day, so I'm assuming this here means that we're outside while we're texting this person, so it takes a little bit of an imagination. Wow, those two cars almost clipped each other. Did you see that? The smart chap adds automatic words that might require clarification. Let's try another one. Alright. Ambidextrous. Alright, I have no idea what that says. What does that mean? Let's see. Mouserus. Able to use a mouse with either hand. Oh, okay. So I like ambidextrous, but they can use a mouse with both hands. I love it. Now, who defines that, by the way? Is this man speaking in memes? Why don't you give it a try? Cluster geeking? Let's go with cluster geeking. That's the life, right? Absolutely, man. Totally. You can read the bookmarked words at any time or completely ignore them. It's your choice. Now, let's look at another function of the interface. Okay. Your device is connected to a world news ticker. Yes, I did see that at the beginning. It was tickering across the page. You did? Nothing says we know who you are like a targeted news feed, right? Yeah, that's where a lot of companies actually get their information from, and where they target ads at you. For example, if you go to Amazon.com and you're looking at brooms or vacuums, and you go back to Facebook, magically there'll be a lot of ads for brooms and housewares and things that pop up. Interesting, isn't it? They keep an eye on you because there's money in it. They're spying, you know they are. 'Cause if there's $1 in it, it's happening. That's how it works. Simply click on the World News ticker and read the new Trojan Horse Cybersecurity. Okay, let's do that. World News. Oh, hacking has gone mainstream. We didn't read this one first. Hacking has gone mainstream. Forget the days of lonely, friendless hackers working months on a new virus or a Trojan horse. Today, everyone is wasting their time on the internet, and the cracker and breaker, or fraker? and the Code Cowboy have their own forums, communities, and followers. The incentive to hack is often financial. One expert explained hackers buy and sell stolen social security numbers, bank account info, credit card details, and personal identities at underground black markets. Even digital marketeers from major corporations are now accepting that buying a client list off hackers is perhaps the fastest way to grow a business. The world is getting darker and darker. Yeah, just like how companies used to buy people's email addresses so that they could spam them. Now that it's mobile phones, the new market is to, you know, if somebody briefly says something, their phone might be listening to them to, again, have targeted ads. The new Trojan horse, cybersecurity. It seems everything now relies on computers and internet, email, cell phones, movie streaming, music, cars, airplanes, online shopping, medical records, the list goes on. The information technology, IT, workers are looking back at 2016 as the most valuable year or vulnerable year for the public and private sector businesses in terms of data breaches, hacks, and everything in between. Cybersecurity firms are cashing in with online training subscriptions, convoluted conferences, and costly in-house seminars. Cybersecurity needs to be a top priority for each organization. It is not only indispensable, it is now a mandatory investment, announced a cybersecurity event organizer. All right, let's go and actually look at those words. I want to see what that is. Go back to look at what a code cowboy is. Programmers who write code according to their own rules. And then the other thing, which it's a phreaker. Oh, it is a phreaker. A hacker who cracks security of communication networks, steals phone card numbers. Hardcore phone freaks came from the 80s. Okay. News consumption done. Now for the final feature. You see at the top where it says my name? Yes, Leon, I do. Right, underneath it you have a dynamic auto-updating, groundbreaking note mechanism, which will, what? Update based on what you're thinking, or what you're saying, or what is being said, or what's happening. Alright, I gotta go. Oh, I think he means like the autofill for the choice. So essentially what this game is, now that we're into this a little bit, I'm assuming this will be like Rescue 911 or whatever that game was called, where we'll be speaking with people and we can go down different tech trees in order to get people to do different things. So for example, you know, it's based off of kind of a dialogue tree, or a path where, you know, there'll be different outcomes based on how we talk to people. So if we try to manipulate people in the future, or if we're trying to get certain pieces of information, it'll be very important for us to speak with them in a certain way, depending on who they are. Let's see, before I forget, I do need to tell you something. Don't get mad. I've been using a breacher, that smartphone breaching app, to infiltrate into other people's I kind of bounced off your IP not to be traced. What? Well, what are friends for, right? Couldn't you find another IP to abuse? I know. I shouldn't be doing that. I'll make it up to you. Oh, so now we're going to get in trouble because he was using our phone to pretend to be somebody else. Great. Alright, gotta go. Okay, gotta go. Stay out of trouble, will you? Sure thing. Again, totally fake. This conversation would have taken place over the course of 4 days. There would have been a lack of communication, memes shared from time to time, a bunch of emojis. We all know how it is. Alright, he logged off, so let's go read some more news. Cybercrime trends expect a tsunami of hackers. Last year, companies received over 90 million cyber attacks. That's 400 raids per minute. With more than half of these attacks go unnoticed or reported, yet the economic damage caused by cybercrime costs millions to large companies. Today, the number of attacks has doubled. The threat of cybercrime looms ominously over the companies and individuals, with phishing, DDoS attacks, and ransomware on the rise. Every day should be dedicated to cybersecurity awareness. Yeah, ransomware. That is some seriously scary stuff. All right, let's go and check a new message. Unknown, where did they get my number? Oh, look, and we changed. Now we're in the subway. Interesting. Hacking added to glossary. What do you think you're doing? Did you just try hacking into my phone? I know it's you. Oh, no, it's probably Leon. Oh, great. Leon's already getting us in trouble. Oh, great. I've traced the intrusion to this IP, and you're using the same cell tower. So really, there's no way denying it. Confess, and I'll make it easier on you. It's not me. My friend is a breacher. He's using my IP. That's true. Diverting the blame. Interesting way to make a first impression. A breacher? What is that? Like a new phone phreaker? I might say breaker, but phone phreaker. That's what they are. Oh, wait. You mean breacher as in data breaching, right? Yeah, that could be. You have unusual friends. What type of work do you do? I accumulate junk emails and repost dank memes. There we go. That's about everybody between the age of 18 and 25 now. Sounds like you have nothing working out for you. That's a shame. Still, maybe I could use someone like you. I'm intrigued. What are we talking about here? You see, I run my own little enterprise in the forefront of a cutting-edge technology. We have our own fancy website and a few servers. Of course, it's all online. We're not going to bother you with the physical address. Brick-and-mortar businesses are a thing of the past. Oh, really? Because you have actual servers, so those need brick-and-mortar. Maybe he's renting it from somewhere. What type of a business are you in, sir? If not mobile games. I own a cybersecurity firm. Okay. Tell me more. We're not into cyber espionage tactics yet, but it might be something we could develop in the near future. We're still laying out the groundwork. Let's see. I read cybersecurity was a growing trend. That's true. Yeah, it's keeping us pretty busy. We're making a bundle of cash. Ooh, that's my favorite type of cash, is bundles of. That's very good. Have you heard of a crooked cop? Yes. That's when the cops basically are being like bribed from the inside, that type of thing. Then I'm sure you understand. Cybersecurity is pretty much the same. Oh, he's making fun of, like, for example, Norton Antivirus or McAfee, where if you get those programs, suddenly, magically, they find a bunch of viruses, and it makes it feel like you need those virus programs more often. You know what they say, stay in the pool too long and you're bound to learn how to swim. You can say the work we do is 50-50. What do you mean 50-50 exactly? Well, actually, it's more like a 25 to 75 ratio. Sometimes we help people against malware, but most of the time we tend to clients who are entangled in our own malicious code. Yep, so they basically make viruses and then force people back to them to give them money. Essentially, it's almost like ransom, in a way. It's not like we don't have enough business. We have some, but malware can be a bit tricky. Truth is, no one wants to look like an idiot in front of a client, so we create problems we know how to solve. So what do you say? Do you want to work for me? How much does it pay? Please be $2 or more. We'll talk about financial compensations a bit later. What? I want to know now. Give me $1, please. First, let me fill you on the task. Oh. So we're going to be working for this guy now. It's an easy one. And apparently we got fired too just moments ago, so that alludes back to what our friend was saying at the beginning. We have this client whose computer is infected by a top-notch virus that is spreading like crazy. That sounds pretty serious. Don't worry, it's one of ours. The file is called systemdat3.exe. It's easy to find once you know its name. Anyhow, locating the file is not the issue. So what's the issue then? The virus stopped working. Oh, I see. We need to jumpstart the virus again. To do that, we need to get this guy to reboot his computer. Okay, so we're probably going to end up texting this guy and try to walk him through that kind of stuff. Once the startup sequence is engaged, the virus will do its magic. Can you do that? What do I have to lose, I guess? Nothing, really. Okay. I'll put you in contact with WizKid, our hardware geek. He's going to give you access to our client server. I've sent you his contact. It will appear in your chat contact listing. Okay. Talk to you later. Who is this guy, anyway? He never told me his name. Oh, by the way, I'm Jax. Oh, well, perfect timing, Jax. Alright. And now he's offline. Jax, cybersecurity firm owner. Okay. Let's see if there's any new news, and then we'll message WizKid. Internet security is an afterthought. Consider the past year alone. Cyber thieves stole millions from a central bank, a telecoms firm was nearly derailed by 2 enormous data breaches, and hackers interfered in 2 world elections. Anyway, away from the headlines, black market computerized extortion, hacking for hire, and stolen digital goods is booming. Now the problem is about to get worse. Computers increasingly deal with the real-world physical objects and vulnerable human bodies. A modern car is a computer on wheels. An airplane is a computer with wings. The arrival of the Internet of Things will see computers baked into everything from toasters to MRI scanners to prosthetic limbs and insulin pumps. There is little evidence that these gadgets will be any more trustworthy than their desktop counterparts. Let's see. Hi, Jax sent me your contact. This is WizKid now. Who are you exactly? Well, I'm your new coworker. So Jax told us to message WizKid, who apparently is really good with malware and making these viruses, but he's probably not very good with people, which is probably why they need us. I didn't know Jax was looking for someone else for the firm. I thought I was up for the promotion. I guess he can't bear to lose this high-tech guru. Welcome aboard, I guess. Frankly, I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. Don't all great adventures begin shrouded in mystery? First, what type of device do you have? Okay. Make and model, please. Oh, and what's the OS? Boy, this guy's asking a lot of information. Are you running a VPN already? Do you have a firewall? Boy, what is up with this? I think I could bypass that, but just in case. Won't you see all this once I connect to the network? I mean, that's to be honest. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Good thinking. Yeah, that's true. Once we connect, he should be able to see all of our data. Okay, we need to install our client interface on your device. It will give access to the Cyber Gobbler network. Cyber Gobbler? That's the name of our security firm. Oh. Horrible name. Okay, give me a second. It's installed. Do I need to do anything? Nope. Isn't that perfect? Yes. That was very easy, WizKid. Thank you. All the clients assigned to you will show up in the VPN Cyber Gobbler Network section. Just click on the clients. Oh, click. Uh-oh. We're on a mobile phone, WizKid, not on a computer, remember? Click on the client's chat icon and make us millionaires. Jax told us how this works. Jax told you how this works, right? Vaguely. Refresh my memory, though. Let's learn a little bit more about what we do this. Okay, let me see the client dossier. Ah, yes, the old hide the reboot virus in plain sight and hope for the best. Here's the deal. Oh, here's our mission now. This is where it gets serious. One of our wipe clean viruses on this guy's computer, but sadly it stopped working. Now we can't just barge into his office and clickety-click launch the virus again. This is where we need hackers with social engineering skills. Ah, so we're totally scamming this guy right now. The virus will take over the system if the client reboots his machine. Have him scan his hard drive with our antivirus software. He has an antivirus software? Our own product. Don't worry, it won't find anything. Okay, so we need to make sure he uses our antivirus product. Make sure he doesn't become too suspicious or he could delete the virus. If that happened, we need to start fishing for a new target. Oh yeah, wow, I'm doing all sorts of devious things here today. It wasn't easy to infect that machine. Just get him to reboot his computer, and the malware will take it from there. Alright, I've got this. I know what's up now. Great. I've added the client to your VPN. Good luck. Alright. I'm assuming he's going to go offline. Yep, okay. Alright, there's our new client. Let's see if there's any new internet stories. Oh, we're at 6% through the game now. Interesting. And I think we've read all these articles. Let's see if there's any new information in the glossary. Boot. To load and initialize operating system. We know that. I think hacking. Okay, I already kind of know what some of that stuff is. If you don't know what these are, go ahead and read. Meat space. The physical world where humans live. Is that where he said? I think WizKid said he was going back to the meat space, or somebody did. I think I read that at some point. Somebody said they were going back to the meat space. Self-replicating malware that injects itself onto the affected machine. Alright, so we know all these terms. If you don't, just go ahead and pause the video at any time. There you go, that's what we have now. So essentially we're going to try to get the malware to work again. A software program designed to hijack, damage, or steal information. So let's scam this guy then. Cyber Gobbler clients. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and speak to this guy very professionally now. Hi, I'm client support for Cyber Gobbler. It's about time you guys showed up. Something was making my hard drive spin like crazy. Oh, look at that. Now we've left the subway. We're now in the metro, probably leading out somewhere else. Some icons have mysteriously disappeared from my desktop. You need to do something quick. Are you at your computer right now? Or so I gather the virus stopped spreading. Let's not tell him that. Let's just ask him typical, like, questions like that. Do you actually think I'm outside taking my dog for a stroll? There is a virus on our mainframe computer. Jeez, I gotta calm down. Yes, you do, sir. Please remain calm. I'm here to help and scam. I've been trying to find a solution online. Reading blogs. Let's see. You should distrust the internet or don't put too much faith into the things you read off the internet. I'm going to go with this one. Do not put too much faith. Why don't we just shake those off? I don't know why we just have to reply to that. Let's see. One minute you're analyzing a headache, the next you're convinced that you have a terminal illness. Or it's mostly ads, self-promotion, outdated content, and fabrications to get more views. Let's just go with the top one. Well, I have to do something. This machine is the main server of our company. Excellent. It really holds everything of value. The client list, billing information. Oh, this is perfect. I feel sick just thinking about losing all this stuff. Client support is here to help you through this. I hope so. I was about to install an antivirus software I found on the internet. Oh no, we don't want him doing that. I know you guys sent me your Cyber Gobbler app, but this one seems specifically designed for this type of malware. Should I try that? Oh no, we don't want him doing that. We want him to use our Cyber Gobbler one instead. I'm still on their website. No, those programs are usually infected with some type of nagware. What is nagware? Oh, not news. We'll check that in a second. I want to go back to the glossary. What is nagware? Meat space, phishing, virus, VPN. I don't even know what that is. I don't see it here. Oh, well, let's go with that one. We definitely don't want him to do that. Nagware? Are you sure? It looked pretty legit to me. Nothing beats the help of a professional. Well, this software looks pretty professional. It's from cybersecurity expert blogger. Actually, it's already downloaded on my machine. Give me a second, I'll execute the program. It's scanning. Oh no. Look at that, it isolated the threat and quarantined a specific, suspicious file. Seems I didn't need your services after all. Oh. Conversation will be deleted on exit. We told the guy no. Maybe I should have been more, I should have put more narrative into it. I was trying to be as professional as possible, but what I should have said is more stuff like this. 1 minute you're analyzing a headache. I should have gotten him to really believe that it was all untrustworthy. Oh boy, the boss is going to be mad. Before we go ahead and get yelled at, let's go ahead and check this out. Or maybe we're supposed to fail it. I don't know. Could just be an initial story to kind of go off the story. Destructive wiping, code, and malware. Hackers have started adding data wiping routines to malware designed to infect embedded devices like smartphones, cars, cameras, routers, and even your refrigerator. The malware can quickly overcome authenticate logins with common user and password combinations. It takes the destructive action, it deletes everything. When successful, it launches a series of catastrophic commands intended to overwrite data, kills the internet connection, renders the device unusable. It seems the hacking community is not only fighting back, it's winning. Alright, let's get yelled at by our boss. What the hell? All you had to do is get the loser to reboot his computer and you couldn't do that? Are you stupid or what? Sorry, I failed. Sorry about that. Yeah, maybe we're supposed to. It's my first attempt. I know I can do better if you give me another chance. Life is in real time. There's no second chances. Do I have to do everything myself? I'll get the hang of it. When talking to clients, don't say the first thing that comes to mind. Think about the answer and the outcome. Yeah, I really don't know what we're getting ourselves into, to be honest. I'm doing you a favor, taking you on board without any prior work references. True. But there are plenty of hackers out there who would love to join a growing cybersecurity firm like ours. We'll talk about this later. Okay. Well, since it progressed the story, I think we're maybe supposed to fail that. Maybe just to... I don't know. Who knows? There's many different ways that could go. I was trying to be as insistent as possible, but remain professional. So now, in our next one, we're going to have to be a little bit more sneaky. And we're going to have to be a little bit more narrative drone. Try to scare them away from that kind of stuff. So instead of just telling them, no, 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 we have to insist. Alright, looks like we got another message from our friend. Stay out of trouble, will you? Oh, yeah. Hey, how are things going? What's up, Leon? I guess I'm doing okay. I already found work. That was quick. I've also been quite busy. What, using my network, Leon? You're not to be trusted. I don't trust you, Leon. I've been gathering information about the latest cell phone recall. Can you enlighten me? People bought these fancy new devices, but it turns out they would explode when heating up too much. They had a major recall on those items. Oh, wow. Possible assassination device, maybe? I discovered that's a lie. Oh, maybe they didn't recall them, or that they're not exploding. The whole explosion thing is a cover-up story. Oh. The smartphones were recalled because of a new processor included in the motherboard. A cover-up? What new processor? It seems they installed a snooping smart chip. Oh. It could copy your personal information just like a notorious NFC tags, but could also emit the data at long range. It got noticed and they had to pull the model off the shelf. I don't know what an NFC tag is. Let's see what that is. Oh, there's Nagware finally. Software displays large screen at the beginning of the end, typically requiring some sort of keystroke. Oh, it's a keylogger, basically. NFC tag, a sticker with a small information gathering microchip that has the ability to send data to other mobile devices. I guess I'm going to say something sneaky about it. I ripped out that antenna from my smartphone months ago. Concerning the new smart chip, it seems that you can't blame the manufacturer. They say the spying microchip was added after the devices had already been shipped from warehouses. Oh. What was that? Our phone freaked out a little bit. What's going on? Does this keep track of time in real time? Oh my god, it does. That's the exact time that I'm recording this. And that's the day. Oh wow, that's cool. Yes, it's Thursday the 3rd of January. What's going on with the phone? DDoS attacks are on the rise. In recent years, availability of free tools and inexpensive software allowing anyone with a grievance and an internet connection to perform an online assault led to the increase of both frequency, size, and complexity of DDoS attacks. With the right software, an attacker can easily flood a system with requests overloading the service and preventing legitimate traffic from getting through. Lost revenue caused by these attacks frustrates users. Release data claims that an average of 125,000 DDoS attacks are taking place each week. These wrongdoing hackers, sometimes called script kiddies, are separate and distinct from hacktivists, organized crime, state actors, terrorist groups not motivated by financial gain. They will mostly execute attacks to show off to friends or to cause disruption and chaos. Let's go back to Leon. Let's see. Do you think a middleman was involved there, Leon? I believe someone is intercepting the phones and wielding in spying hardware. There is an ongoing global conspiracy. Oh, it's a conspiracy, scams. Wow, all sorts of crazy stuff going on here. Let's see. There's an ongoing global conspiracy, and the main target is the entire world population. With globalization and the internet, it all just became bigger. The biggest target ever. I'll see what more I can uncover. And now he went offline. Conspiracy enthusiast. Wow, it kind of changes at the top, like what they think of you or something like that. I'm assuming the boss is coming back. What's up with the phone clicking out like that? Wait, what did I say? Hacked? Something got hacked? Public transportation is hacked. Nothing is immune. Oh, wow. More information. Nothing is immune to being hacked. Yesterday, more than 2,000 computers. Did you just see that? That looked like a skull. City's public transport agency got hacked the result of a caper. Free rides. The station payment systems and schedule monitors were locked down by ransomware, and station screens across the city started displaying the infamous malware splash screen. The city confirmed an attack against the station fare systems, which caused them to shut down ticket kiosks and allow free rides. In the end, they opted to pay a hefty $10,000 ransom to free the systems from the ransomware, or malware. Hey. Oh, what's up, Jax? So you met WizKid? Yeah, we had a brief chat. Sometimes you can learn a lot from a brief chat. I guess. Remember that. Now, we gotta do better on our second job. Here's what we would call... Oh, he's what we would call a gray hat hacker. Old guy, maybe? Just walking the fine line between good and evil. Oh, okay, so he's like an in-between guy. But I feel that with the right guidance or right push, he could fall into the dark side. Lol. Oh, wow, he finally used lead speak. Lol. Now you know the heart and soul of Cyber Gobbler. As for me, I'm the brains behind any malware we distribute. And we're on the subject, you know about ransomware. Yeah, ransomware. It's been in the news. What about it? A new client contacted us a few moments ago. Oh, there we go. All right, we're already back on the horse. We got a new client now. Really, he just fell into my lap. Okay. We had a spamming campaign going on a few months back. Tell me more. We sent everything through a random nation-state government server as usual. Anyway, one of our spam emails just got activated. Oh. So basically it's like one of those Rwandan scams where it's like, oh, you know, oh, you won, click here to give me your money, that kind of thing. How can I help then? So this guy's computer data, all his files really have been encrypted by our ransomware. Now all we have to do is collect the Bitcoin payment. Oh, we're going to get some Bitcoin. Did you see that? Another skull on the screen, I swear. How much is ransom? Yeah, let me know. How much is that? 0.2 Bitcoins. Oh, so like $300 billion or 1 cent? One of the two. That's about 450 bucks. Nothing to lose sleep over, so this guy is bound to pay. Oh, good. So the ransomware encrypted all the files on this guy's computer and started a countdown, but the guy is hesitant. Oh, he doesn't want to pay? Yeah, that happens sometimes. Some people read about the world... Ooh, Silk Road added to glossary. Some people read about the word Bitcoin and start thinking about the Silk Road, or recall a gist about human trafficking and get the jitters. Now we must deal with him. What should be your main objective in this exchange? Create a state of fear or build trust? Okay, see, this is going to be helpful for me to know how to manipulate this guy. Let's see, the guy's hesitant, so should we create fear or build trust? I want to build trust. That's exactly right. That's what I was trying to do in our first call. I was trying to be professional and have him trust me, but he just didn't want to. We want him to trust us. He needs to trust we will go forward with the exchange. I'm counting on you to contact him and have him deliver the goods. I shall be able to ace this one. Everything is already set up, he just needs to do the transfer. Get him to press the friggin' send button. Yeah, that's all we need. We'll talk after this next assignment. Alright. Well, now we have another cyber client to do. Breaking news. WannaCry attacks. The WannaCry cyber attacks continue to claim victims across the globe. The large-scale assaults could have been prevented if corporations designing operating systems did a better job of patching their products. More than 200,000 computers in 150 countries have been hit by the dreadful ransomware. Victims of the attack might want to wait before sending bitcoins to hackers, as the solution has already been made available to the public, and it's called WannaKey. The open-source decryption tool has been deployed, and some victims managed to decrypt their hostaged files. White hackers are to be thanked for the solution, while software giants appeared comatose as the attacks unfolded. Oh. So I'm assuming white hackers are probably like, you know, people hacking to do good to try to counteract those attempts. Are you there? This message box appeared at the bottom of my screen. Answer me. We want him to trust us. Alright, well that's definitely going to be creepy. So let's try being professional again. Yes, I'm here to help you recover your encrypted files. Oh, so you're technical support? You're here to help me? I know exactly who you guys are. So what's this software? WannaCry? Crypto Locker? Yeah, it's probably WannaCry. I know all about this stuff. This one's a bit more advanced than our other ransomwares. If we tell him that it's just simply WannaCry, he might know about that other, the unlocker, the free unlocker. We don't want him to know about that, so let's tell him that it's more advanced. This one is a bit more advanced than other ransoms. You seem proud about that. Stop it, phone. What you're doing is illegal. You know that? I mean, I didn't do it. I just got fired, sir. I'm okay. And what's with the time bomb countdown clock display? If it runs out, I'll lose everything. Is that it? Yes, if you don't do the transfer before the countdown ends, you'll lose everything. Just unlock my files. Unlock them now and put all this doggone mess behind us. If we tell him that they're encrypted, that might tip him off about just using the unencryptor or decryptor. So let's go ahead and let's not give him that information and just tell him to play ball. You have to play ball here. I'm just here to make you understand there's no other option. Nobody can recover your files without our decryption service. Again, I don't want to use the word decryption service, but also this one might make him get upset and leave. Oh boy, this is a tough one to call on. Nobody can recover your files without our decryption service. I'm just here to make sure you understand there's no other option. Well, we want him to send. Damn, this is 50-50. One is pass and one is fail, and I just don't know which one to pick. Let's go with, I'm just going to pick one at random. Let's go with the bottom one, because I really don't know what to do. That's why I'm talking to you, Zipperhead. There is a send button just annoying me. It's been blinking the whole night. How can I be sure you'll send me the decryption key if I do the Bitcoin transfer? You'll just have to trust us. At this point, it's your only option. He already knows I'm a scam artist, basically. Like, that's what he said. Oof, that's scary every time that happens. You'll just have to trust us, or at this point, it's your only option. It's your only option. What will happen if I don't do the transaction? Well, he already knows. You'll lose your information. I mean, this deep, dark web stuff. All your files remain encrypted. I'm guessing you don't have any backups. The question is, what value do you put on the encrypted files? I thought it would delete all of his stuff. Shouldn't it delete stuff? The question is, what value do you put on the encrypted files? I see we're in New York now. Brooklyn Bridge. Cool, on High Street. Let's see. Your files remain encrypted. I get... this is another 50-50 for me. Let's go with the bottom one again. The question is, what value do you put on the encrypted files? What if I call the police? I'm sure they've seen this type of situation before. They have, but they can't help you. Might I remind you the clock is ticking? You guys are just preying on people. That's not right. This is not a victimless crime, you know. Money is money. TikTok, TikTok. Let's try to really push him on it. Oh, here we go. Did I pass this one? All right. Oh, good. It says you need my installation key to generate the decryption key. Here's my installation key. If you can read this, you really need to go out more. Now just send me the decryption key and I'll send the bitcoins. Let's see. Trust me. You send over the bitcoins, we'll send over the decryption key. I'll send the bitcoins. There, it's done. Oh, he actually did it. Did he really do it, though? Are you happy? Well, I mean, kinda. I mean, I get more of the story. Where's my decryption key? We'll soon be sending that via email. Don't call us, we'll call you. Did he really send it, though? How do I know? Can I message my boss? Oh, well, how do I confirm that it's paid? Alright, well, let's go back to... WizKid can't help. Alright, let's go back to the clients. Oh, wait a minute, I got a new text. Good work on that one. Oh, beautiful. I've been monitoring our Bitcoin wallet. Wait, before I message him back, wait. How does the decryption on... Here is the installation key. How does the decryption of his files work? Yeah, let me ask this. Usually hackers take the installation key, put it in a decoding software, and it spits out the decryption key. The hackers then will send the key to the victims. The client feeds the key to the ransomware interface and voila, his files get decrypted. But not in this case. Here, the installation key was randomly generated, so it's useless. Don't feel too bad about it. Thousands of people are getting caught up in this type of scam. Wow, dude. This is so cool. I love this game. We're not pioneering anything. When do I get paid then? This is how it works. I hold on to the money and you pay when you have enough put aside. Oh, okay, so we get money. Okay, so when we reach an arbitrary number, then he'll pay us? Well, we've already earned $450 maybe? Ooh, the phone's freaking out again. Don't worry about it. I'll tell this guy that we'll call, well, wait, let's wait till the end of this conversation. Don't worry about it. And actually, you should just keep your mind on the job. You know, stay sharp. Okay, but that sounds a bit unfair. It's just, we got this other gig. A new job. I thought you'd like to be paid with one nice big fat check. For tax reasons. What? What's the job? Just a sec, I got another line. What do you mean? This is texting. Well, that's BS. That's something your girlfriend would pull. Alright, well, I'll just tell this guy, don't call us, we'll call you. You better. Sorry, dude. Wow, I just totally scanned. I feel disgusted. You know, it'll be deleted on exiting. That's horrible. I couldn't be that type of person to lie like somebody like that. To do that. Oh, Leon's back. I think I'm being followed. What's giving you that impression? Ooh, security camera's going weird. That's crazy. There was this man, a bit odd-looking. I saw him over at the library, and then I saw him again in the cafe where I go to enjoy my regular addiction and free Wi-Fi. Anyhow, I blacked out again. Didn't you try seeing a specialist about this? I don't really trust the medical associations in this country. You know, they can lock you up with just one signature. Then you're labeled a psychotic for life. What do you remember before the blackout? I told you I was being followed. I remember when I was walking out of a free Wi-Fi cafe during the night. I took my usual back alley shortcut. I could see a car parked at the other end. It was too dark to see the driver, but I'm sure he saw me. As I walked towards him, I could feel his eyes on me. Oh, it sounds romantic. Suddenly, he turned the light beam on the high beam lights, and I was immediately blinded. I don't remember anything after that. That's weird. When I woke up, I was in my apartment. The strange thing is, it looks like my living room, but I have a feeling it's not. I'm not sure I understand. It's as if somebody came into my home while I was gone and replaced everything I own with the exact duplicate. It's the weirdest feeling ever. That's weird. I'm not sure that person I'm writing to is actually you. Ooh. Tell me, what was the last thing we talked about? We were talking about both the world conspiracy and the latest smartphone recall. Well, actually, it was about the world. Well, let's go with the world conspiracy. I feel unsafe. Look around your room. Maybe it'll jog your memory. Okay. I feel awfully dizzy. Right. I would imagine so. It's like I've been laying down for 24 hours. Oh, wow. Everything kind of looks like my room, my desk, my bed. I'll turn on my computer. Yeah, make sure you subscribe then. Make sure you check out my channel. All of this has got me thinking. What were you thinking? I don't know how to explain it. Maybe we were in some sort of simulation, and this reality we think we know, it's a fabrication, man. Anyhow, I'm staying put for the next few days. Okay. I'll order food online. You should get a cat. One word for you. Toxoplasmosis. Is that in the glossary? Oh, there's nothing for it. Darn it, I want to know more. So I'm not going to get a cat. Okay, my computer's booted up. I want to continue my research. We'll talk later. Keep me posted on what you find. I will. See you. Oh, wow, lowercase. He actually texted lowercase, but still with a period. Totally not real. Oh, he was typing and then he stopped. Interesting. Alright, well, we're 20% through the game. I like this game a lot. Breacher's Story is an interesting start to what we've been doing here. Wow, you can actually see the time. So in the future, you can see the days and times that I do this. We'll go on to read some more news stories about Domo Arigato Masuda Roboto. Wow, interesting. We'll learn a little bit more about this game and what it has to offer. If you want to see more, remember to click or tap that like button. I don't think this will be more than maybe 4 or 5 episodes, so it's a very interesting game, and I see it playing out many different ways. Very cool. Alright, I'll see you all next time. Thanks as always for your support. A round of applause then for this good game. I like it, not too bad. And my first venture into text-based games, not bad at all. Very good. It's almost like one of those create your own adventure books, and I like it a lot. Alright, I'll see you all next time. Take care, goodbye, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye, everyone.